is now in session.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Pennsylvania College Basketball Court, or the PCBC for short. This is Season 2, Episode 29, on beautiful Valentine's Day of 2025 here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. I'm your host, the Honorable Judge Noah, reporting live. On today's episode, we're going to be doing a recap of the games that occurred on Wednesday, February 12th, which there were 7 games on the schedule. And then we have another 7 games going to be occurring tomorrow on Saturday, February 15th. Bear with me in this episode. I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold, but I am slowly but surely feeling a little bit better. But anyways, let's take a look at the standings real quick. So we do have some changes in the standings, at least for the time being. Also, I want to give a shout out to the United States men's hockey team. They beat Finland last night, 6-1. Big matchup tomorrow. The United States and Canada face each other in Montreal. That is going to be a huge game, especially since the good old Canadians want to continue to boo the United States anthem. Boo Canada for that. But anyways, good old Valentine. They have no school today. Slippery Rock does have school today, but at least that's good for Slippery Rock that they have school. Valentine, good for them that they have no school. But still, they had a lot of their events get canceled. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get to the standings for tomorrow's matchups. So as of right now, we have 5 teams that have clinched. 5 out of 12 teams have officially clinched their spots in the 2025 men's basketball tournament, which is only 17 days away from now. So this regular season is ending very, very quickly. We're only 15 days away from the regular season being over already. Hard to believe. So in the East, in first place, they are 14-3 in conference play, 19-5 overall, and lost their matchup on Wednesday to Shippensburg, surprisingly. Was Westchester Golden Rams, holding that top spot for now. In second place, they are at 12-4 in conference play, 18-5 overall, and they are on a 5-game winning streak. Is the East Stroudsburg Warriors. They have their matchup tomorrow, and then they have the key matchup coming up on Wednesday at Westchester, which could determine the number 1 seed in the East. In third place at 11-5 in conference play, 15-8 overall this year, and they won their previous matchup, which was the week before. I even have it. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, I can just look it up. Some of these games I feel like it takes forever. They won their previous matchup against Bloomsburg, which was last Saturday. Fourth place, 10-6 in conference play, 14-9 overall this year, and won their matchup on Wednesday against Kutztown. That is the Millersville Marauders, who I will give a congratulations to. They are the 4th team out of the PSAC East to clinch a spot in the 2025 PSAC men's basketball tournament. So only 2 spots remain at grab for the 2025 PSAC men's basketball tournament. Lock Cave looks like they're very close to clinching here very soon. They are 9-8 in conference play, 12-11 overall, and lost their matchup on Wednesday against Mansfield. They still sit 4 games ahead with, I believe, 5 games left to go. So Lock Cave is essentially going to clinch the playoffs either tomorrow or next week. They should be pretty much a lock to make the playoffs from here on out. 6th place is Mansfield. They are 5-12 in conference play, 8-15 overall this year, and won their matchup at Lock Haven on this past Wednesday. Still holding on right behind them is Shippensburg in 7th place in the East. They are also 5-12 in conference play, 8-16 overall this year, and they won their matchups against, surprisingly, Westchester. 8th place, Bloomsburg, 4-13 in conference play, 5-19 overall, and lost their last 2 games. It's going to be a tank competition because the team that they're facing tomorrow is the team that's in dead last in the East, and that is Kutztown. They're 3-13 in conference play, 7-16 overall, and they've lost their last 5 games. In the West, still only 1 team has clinched a playoff spot for the 2025 PSAC men's basketball tournament, and that is the Gannon Golden Knights, who have officially earned the number 1 seed in the West after they won on Wednesday at SRU here in Slippery Rock. They are 14-3 in conference play, 19-6 overall, and have won their last 3 games. Second place is California. They are 10-7 in conference play, 15-10 overall this year, and have won their last 5 games. Third place is Edinboro. They're 9-7 in conference play, 13-10 overall this year. They won their previous matchup, which was against Pitt Johnstown last Saturday. Fourth place is Seton Hill. The Griffins are 7-9 in conference play, 14-10 overall this year, and won their matchup on last Saturday against Clarion, but they do not play tomorrow. Their next game is Wednesday, February 19th. They will take on the IUP Crimson Hawks at the McKenna Center in their home in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. In fifth place with a huge win over IUP is Pitt Johnstown. They are 7-9 in conference play, 11-12 overall, and won their matchup on Wednesday against IUP, as mentioned. Sixth place is Slippery Rock. They're 7-9 in conference play, 11-13 overall, and they've lost their last 4 games. Which means sitting outside the playoff picture, for the first time it feels like in like a month, is the IUP Crimson Hawks. They are in the 7th spot in the PSAC West, 6-9 overall in conference play, 11-12 overall this year, and they've lost their last 2 games and 3 of their last 4 overall. That would be the Crimson Hawks of IUP. And in dead last, I'm assuming this is going to be the team probably that's going to finish dead last, sadly, is the Clarion Golden Eagles. They're 6-11 in conference play and 11-12 overall this year. Sad that Clarion started the season, I believe they were like 6-1 or 5-1, and then they have just fallen off the map ever since. So that's what the standings look like. So Lock Haven, I think they can clinch the spot with a win. When do they play next? Tomorrow? And maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. But Westchester and East Stroudsburg hold the top 2 spots in the East. Shepherd would face Mansfield. Mailersville would host Lock Haven. So it'd be a battle of the Ali brothers. Siraj versus Idris. That'd be an interesting first-round matchup. Gannon already clinching the number 1 seed. They have first-round bye, so they will host a quarterfinals matchup on, I believe it's March 5th. Is that Wednesday? Yes, March 5th. So their next, so they would host a quarterfinals matchup on March 5th. California holds the 2 seed by half a game. Edinboro would host Slippery Rock. Seton Hill would host Pitt Johnstown, which would be actually interesting. So that'd be a Sean Dillon Sean Dillon traveling to his former team in Seton Hill. So we'll have to wait and see there. Let's look at the recap of the games that occurred on Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. We start off with the 3 o'clock game that was between Mansfield at Lock Haven at the Thomas Fieldhouse in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. In the first half, Lock Haven outscored Mansfield 46-39. In the second half, Mansfield outscored Lock Haven 56-44. Mansfield winning this game 95-90 over the Bald Eagles. Mansfield keeps a hold of the number 6 spot for the time being at with a record of 8-15 this season and 5-12 in conference play. Lock Haven drops to 12-11 and 9-8 in conference play. The top scorer for Mansfield was Dearmod Stewart. In 28 minutes, he was 8 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range, 9 of 9 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists for 28 points. Owen Chambers in 38 minutes, 5 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 3 from three-point range, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for 20 points. Scott Woodring in 32 minutes, he was 6 of 10 from the floor, 5 of 7 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist for 19 points. In the first half, Mansfield shot 46.4% from the floor, 46.7% from three-point range, and 85.7% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 44.8% from the floor, 41.7% from three-point range, 92.6% from the free throw line. They took 27 free throw attempts in the second half and converted on 25 of them. It's very impressive. Overall, the Mountaineers of Commonwealth University at Mansfield, they shot 26 of 57 from the floor at 45.6%, 12 of 27 from three-point range, 44.4%, 31 of 34 from the free throw line, and 91.2%, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Nasir Brown. For Lock Haven, their top scorer was Eli Washington in 24 minutes. He was 7 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals for 18 points. 2 players for Lock Haven recording 17 points. Kevin Coleman in 33 minutes. He was 7 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 3 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block for 17 points. Laquan Bird in 19 minutes off the bench was 5 of 9 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 1 block for 17 points. Bryson Scott in 23 minutes, he was 4 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal for 11 points. In the first half, Lock Haven shot 50% from the floor, 43.8% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 42.9% from the floor, 31.3% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. Overall, the Bald Eagles of Commonwealth University of Lock Haven shot 34 of 73 from the floor, 46.6%, 12 of 32 from three-point range at 37.5%, and 10 of 17 from the free throw line at 58.8%, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Kevin Coleman. Game number 2, this was a 3:30 game. East Stroudsburg traveling to Bloomsburg at the E.H. Nelson Fieldhouse in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. In the first half, East Stroudsburg outscored Bloomsburg 47-29. In the second half, East Stroudsburg outscored Bloomsburg 43-31. East Stroudsburg winning by 30 points, 90-60 over Bloomsburg. East Stroudsburg continuing to push towards that number 1 seed in the East. East Stroudsburg improving to 18-5 on the season and 12-4 in conference play. Bloomsburg drops to 5-19 and 4-13 in conference play. The top scorer for East Stroudsburg came off the bench. It was Lakeem McKaylee in 17 minutes. He was 7 of 11 from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks for 20 points. Ethan Milirons in 19 minutes was 5 of 7 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 1 steal for 14 points. Evan Morton in 20 minutes, he was 5 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 4 from three-point range, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 block, and 4 steals for 12 points. In the first half, East Stroudsburg shot 53.1% from the floor, 41.7% from three-point range, 88.9% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 50% from the floor, 54.6% from three-point range, and 53.9% from the free throw line. Overall, the Warriors of East Stroudsburg shot 32 of 62 from the floor, 51.6%, 11 of 23 from three-point range at 47.8%, and 15 of 22 from the free throw line at 68.2%. For Bloomsburg, their top scorer was Louis Wild. In 35 minutes, he was 7 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 7 from three-point range, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, fine. We'll just do this. I'm curious. I think it's like an hour and 20-minute drive. I'm pretty sure because it's just a straight shot off Route 80. I-80, sorry. Yeah, an hour and 14 minutes, 76 miles. I knew they were close. But anyways, Louis Wild. 2 rebounds, 4 assists for a total of 18 points. Along with the stats I just said a minute ago before I lost track of what I was doing. Jagger Dressler off the bench in 17 minutes. He was 4 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range. 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 1 steal for 11 points. In the first half, Williamsburg shot 46.2% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 40% from the floor, 31.3% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Overall, the Huskies of Commonwealth University of Bloomsburg shot 22 of 51 from the floor, 43.1%, 8 of 25 from three-point range, 32%, 8 of 10 from the free throw line at 80%. So yeah, the two teams are separated within approximately 76 miles off of I-80. So there you go. Next game, 5 o'clock game, another upset one. The first of a couple games I got incorrect. We got Westchester at Shippensburg at the Hodges Fieldhouse in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. In the first half, Shippensburg outscored Westchester 50-38. In the second half, Westchester outscored Shippensburg 43-35. Shippensburg held on to win 85-81 over Westchester. Shippensburg improving to 8-16 and 5-12 in conference play. Westchester drops to 19-5 and 14-3 in conference play. The top scorer for Westchester is Anthony Purnell Jr. In 27 minutes off the bench, he was 6 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals for 19 points. Dylan Blair and Elijah Allen both recording 15 points. Dylan Blair in 29 minutes was 5 of 10 from the floor, 5 of 8 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists for 15 points. Elijah Allen in 26 minutes was 5 of 18 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 2 steals for 15 points. And Salim Payne in 26 minutes off the bench was 4 of 11 from the floor, 1 of 5 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal for 10 points. In the first half, Westchester shot 38.9% from the floor, 47.1% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 34.1% from the floor, 41.2% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Rams of Westchester shot 29 of 80 from the floor at 36.3%, 15 of 34 from three-point range at 44.1%, and 8 of 12 from the free throw line at 66.7%, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Salim Payne. For Shippensburg, their top scorer was Marcus Frank. In 35 minutes, he was 10 of 14 from the floor and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 25 points. Timmy Connor, in 34 minutes, he was 8 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 5 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals for 20 points. Jaden Smith, in 34 minutes, was 5 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 4 from three-point range, 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for 16 points. And DeSel Figueroa, recording a double-double in 33 minutes, was 3 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks for 10 points. In the first half, Shippensburg shot 60.6% from the floor, 42.9% from three-point range, 58.3% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 52.4% from the floor, 42.9% from three-point range, 55.6% from the free throw line. Overall, the Raiders of Shippensburg shot 31 of 54 from the floor, 57.4%, 6 of 14 from three-point range, 42.9%, and 17 of 30 from the free throw line, 56.7%. I also am wearing my Valentine's Day shirt. I just picked one out, and I said, you know what, we're going to go with that one. California Clarion. Game being played at the Tippin Gymnasium in Clarion, Pennsylvania. 45-minute drive here from Suburban, Pennsylvania. Not too far away. In the first half, Clarion outscored California 45-33, before California outscored Clarion 40-26 in the second half. The Vulcans winning 73-71 over the Golden Eagles. California improving to 15-10 on the season and 10-7 in conference play. Clarion drops to 11-12 and 6-11 in conference play. The top scorer for California was Cam Polak, who played all 40 minutes. It was 8 of 19 from the floor, 3 of 10 from three-point range, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal for 25 points. Caden Hanna in 32 minutes was 6 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal for 14 points. And Donald Whitehead Jr. played all 40 minutes as well. He was 4 of 12 from the floor, 1 of 5 from three-point range, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal for 12 points. In the first half, California shot 36.7% from the floor, 23.5% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 48.2% from the floor, 45.5% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall, the Vulcans of Penn West, California shot 24 of 57 from the floor at 42.1%, 9 of 28 from three-point range at 32.1%, and 16 of 21 from the free throw line at 76.2%. For Clarion, their top scorer was Camp Kearney. In 36 minutes, he was 10 of 17 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for 30 points. Trey Nelson in 39 minutes was 5 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals for 13 points. In the first half, Clarion shot 51.7% from the floor, 53.3% from three-point range, 77.8% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 31% from the floor, 15.4% from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. Overall, the Golden Eagles of Penn West Clarion shot 24-58 from the floor at 41.4%, 10 of 28 from three-point range at 35.7%, and 13 of 15 from the free throw line at 86.7%. Gannon at SRU at the Morrow Fieldhouse here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. In the first half, Gannon outscored Slippery Rock 49-24. In the second half, both teams each scored 35 points apiece. Gannon cruising to an 84-59 win over the Rock. Gannon improving to 19-6 on the season and 14-3 conference play, securing the number 1 seed in the PSAC West for the second consecutive year. SRU drops to 11-13 and 7-9 in conference play. Top scorer for Gannon was Tasman Goodrick, who recorded a double-double. On 21 minutes, he was 6 of 9 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 2 steals for 16 points. Pace Prosser in 25 minutes was 6 of 11 from the floor, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal for 12 points. Ernest Shelton was abysmal for them. 21 minutes, he was 3 of 17 from the floor, 2 of 10 from three-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal for 12 points. Lane Sarver in 18 minutes off the bench was 5 of 8 from the floor and 1 of 3 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 5 steals for 11 points. Rocco Morabito in 19 minutes was 3 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals for 10 points. In the first half, Gannon shot 37.8% from the floor, 30.8% from three-point range, 91.7% from the free throw line. In the second half, Gannon shot 45.7% from the floor, 0% from three-point range, 37.5% from the free throw line. Overall, Golden Knights of Gannon shot 33 of 80 from the floor, 41.3%, 4 of 19 from three-point range, 21.1%, 14 of 20 from the free throw line, 70%. For SRU, their top scorer, actually 2 players for 14 points. One of them, the return of Maseo Austin. In 29 minutes, he was 5 of 13 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point range. 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals for 14 points. Jomo Goings, in 25 minutes, he was 5 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 3 steals for 14 points. Dave Waters in 31 minutes was 5 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal for 13 points. In the first half, Slippery Rock shot 26.7% from the floor, 13.3% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 35.1% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 41.7% from the free throw line. Overall, the Rock of SRU shot 21 of 67 from the floor at 31.3%, 6 of 27 from three-point range at 22.2%, and 11 of 22 from the free throw line at 50%. Kutztown and Millersville being played at the Pasilla Gymnasium in Millersville, Pennsylvania. In the first half, Millersville outscored Kutztown 33-27. In the second half, Millersville outscored Kutztown 40-33. For Millersville to win by a final score of 73-60 for the Golden Bears. Millersville improves to 14-9 on the season and 10-6 in conference play. Kutztown drops to 7-16 and 3-13 in conference play. Top scorer for Kutztown was Brent Ricketts Jr. In 20 minutes off the bench, he was 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 2 from three-point range, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 2 steals for 15 points. Jaden McGee in 17 minutes was 5 of 11 from the floor, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 4 rebounds for a total 10 points. In the first half, Kutztown shot 34.5% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 33.3% from the floor, 22.2% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall, Golden Bears of Kutztown shot 21 of 62 from the floor, 33.9%, 4-15 from three-point range at 26.7%, and 14 of 18 from the free throw line, 77.8%. For Millersville, their top scorers, actually, they had 2 players with 18 points. Aiden Gare and Drew Stover both recording 18 points. Aiden Gare in 39 minutes was 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 8 from three-point range, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 3 assists for 18 points. Drew Stover recorded a double-double in 34 minutes, but he was 9 of 14 from the floor, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 blocks for 18 points, so very close to a triple-double with the number of blocks he had. Jamie Ested and Amir Hurst both recorded 15 points each. Ested in 35 minutes was 7 of 14 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 15 points. Amir Hurst in 32 minutes was 6 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal for 15 points. Siraj Ali, very close to a double-double, had 15 rebounds and total 7 points. In the first half, Millersville shot 50% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 0% from the free throw line because they did not take a free throw attempt in the first half. In the second half, they shot 51.6% from the floor, 55.6% from three-point range, 42.9% from the free throw line. Overall, the Marauders of Millersville finished the game shooting 31 of 61 from the floor, 50.8%, 8 of 18 from three-point range, 44.4%, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, 42.9%, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Dante Weiss. Congratulations again to Millersville for punching their ticket into the 2025 PSAC Men's Basketball Tournament. And also, I forgot to give a mention with SRU in Gannon. Congratulations to SRU's Jomo Goings recording his 1,000th career point. So congrats to him on that. And we finally get to the IUP Pitt Johnstown game. Game being played at the UPJ Sports Center in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. In the first half, Pitt Johnstown outscored IUP 46-34. In the second half, IUP outscored Pitt Johnstown 40-33. Final score, Pitt Johnstown winning 79-74. Pitt Johnstown improves to 11-12 on the season and 7-9 in conference play. IUP drops its second consecutive game, going to 11-12 on the season and 6-9 in conference play. Right now sitting outside the playoff picture. For IUP, their top scorer again was Christian Moore. He was 5 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 12 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal for 17 points. Tyler Grove in 31 minutes was 6 of 11 from the floor, 3 of 6 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks for 15 points. Demir Brooks in 27 minutes was 7 of 14 from the floor, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks, and 3 steals for 14 points. Kaimani Morera in 34 minutes, he was 4 of 8 from the floor, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 6 assists for 10 points. Only had 2 turnovers in this game, a lot better than his performance against Gannon, where I believe he had 6 turnovers. So major improvement there. Rounding up the starters, Sarp Furden in 19 minutes, it was 0 of 1 from the floor. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist and 1 steal for 0 points. Bench players, Luke Triggs in 12 minutes was 3 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds and 1 steal for 9 points. Ian Herring in 31 minutes, he was 3 of 9 from the floor, 0 of 4 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 steals for 8 points. And Alfonso Pickens Jr. in 12 minutes was 0 of 2 from the floor, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 assist, 1 steal for 1 point. In the first half, IUP shot 42.4% from the floor, 35.7% from three-point range, 33.3% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 42.4% from the floor, 30.8% from three-point range, 88.9% from the free throw line. Overall, the Crimson Hawks of IUP shot 28 of 66 from the floor at 42.4%, 9 of 27 from three-point range at 33.3%, and 9 of 12 from the free throw line at 75%. It's not too bad from the free throw line for them. For Pitt Johnstown, their top scorer was Ryan Smith in 37 minutes. He was 10 of 15 from the floor and 2 of 5 from three-point range, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 23 points. What's up, Alfonso? Baden Forup in 28 minutes was 8 of 13 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point range, recording a double-double with 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 17 points. And Adam Bolitsky in 29 minutes was 5 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from three-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists for 16 points. In the first half, Pitt Johnstown shot 63.3% from the floor, 36.4% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 52% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 55.6% from the free throw line. Overall, the Mountain Cats of Pitt Johnstown shot 32 of 55 from the floor, 58.2%, 6 of 15 from three-point range, 40%, and 9 of 14 from the free throw line at 64.3%. So overall, I went 4 out of 7 on Wednesday. Games I got correct. East Stroudsburg over Bloomsburg, Gannon over SRU, California over Clarion, and Millersville over Kutztown. Games I got incorrect. I originally had Lock Haven beat Mansfield. Mansfield won that game by 5 points. I had IUP beat Pitt Johnstown. IUP unfortunately lost by 5 points. And Westchester, I had them beating Shippensburg. Shippensburg winning by 4 points. So overall, 257 games down and only 35 left to go in the regular season. I've gotten 168 out of 257 games correct, 65.4%. Still hanging in the 65% range for the last 3 weeks or so. So now let's take a look at the matchups going into tomorrow. One change. Hold that thought. Ow. Stabbed myself with my pencil. Oh, dear. Thank you, Alfonso. I love it. I'm hopefully planning to be there tomorrow, but we'll have to wait to see what the weather does. I appreciate it a lot, Alfonso. Anyways, matchups for tomorrow. 1 o'clock game between Mansfield and Millersville. So Siraj Ali is going to be facing his former team again at the Priscilla Gymnasium. Mansfield comes in 8-15. Millersville 14-9. 3 o'clock games. There are 6 3 o'clock games on the schedule. Shepherd at Lock Haven. Shepherd is 15-8. Lock Haven is 12-11. Shippensburg and East Stroudsburg. Shippensburg is 8-16. East Stroudsburg is 18-5. Gannon at Clarion at the Priscilla Gymnasium, or not Priscilla, at the Tippin Gymnasium. There we go. Gannon already securing the 1 seed. Essentially has nothing to play for, other than, just for fun, I guess, to get a second straight 21 season. They're 19-6, Gannon is, and Clarion is 11-12. Kutztown and Bloomsburg. Kutztown is 7-16. Bloomsburg 5-19. At the H.E. Nelson Fieldhouse. And then Slippery Rock at Pitt Johnstown. SRU is 11-13. Pitt Johnstown's 11-12. And then the game we're going to talk about here right now, let's get to it. It is Edinboro at IUP at the KCAC. Tomorrow is the IUP Faith Night game, which I'm very excited about. Hopefully the weather will hold up because I would really like to go. So anyways, tomorrow, February 15th, 2025, it is IUP's Faith Night game against Edinboro. IUP comes in this matchup with their 2,297th game all time. They are 1,507 and 789. That is still a 656 winning percentage all time. IUP comes in this matchup 11-12 on the season, 6-9 in conference play. They're 7th in the PSAC West. Coming off a 5-point loss on Wednesday to Pitt Johnstown. Edinboro comes in 13-10 and 9-7 in conference play, 3rd in the PSAC West. coming off a 22-point win against the Mountain Cats last Saturday. This is a 3 o'clock game, Eastern Standard Time, at the Cavalcha Convention Athletic Complex in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Travel distance from the Macomb Fieldhouse to the Cavalcha Convention Athletic Complex, 133 miles or 214 kilometers, 2 hours and 18 minutes. Back to the map. So a very simplistic drive going down I-79 from Edinboro, going down for about 65 miles-ish, a little over 65 miles, till you hit US 422. Head to 422 for approximately 35 miles or so. Get off of the exit for US 422 towards Indiana. Go to Indiana, follow signs for Indiana, which is about a 22-mile drive. All the way until you hit the good old town of Indiana, Pennsylvania, and you find yourself at the Cavalcha Convention Athletic Complex, the best facility in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Not complex. This is the 189th all-time meeting between these two programs. IUP leads the all-time series, 110-78. Their previous matchup came on January 6, 2025. Again, the day that was infamous because of the 4-year anniversary of the Capitol riots. And, of course, there was more big news besides that. IUP lost that game by 16 points, 81-65 over Edinboro. So it's been 40 days since the last time these two teams have met. Let's look at my 7 key elements, my fundamentals of basketball. Offensively, IUP is averaging 73.7 points per game. They're ranked 13th. Edinboro is 6th in the conference at 80.5 points per game. Advantage goes Edinboro. Defensively, IUP, this is the only, by the way, spoiler, this is the only category IUP has the advantage on. They average 72.7 points per game allowed. That's 4th in the conference. Edinboro is right behind them at 73.2 points per game allowed. They're ranked 5th in the conference. Advantage goes to Indiana. Field goal percentage, and IUP is at 44.5% from the floor. That's 10th in the conference. Edinboro's 5th at 46.2%. So the advantage goes to Edinboro. 3-point field goal percentage. IUP is at 33.1% from 3-point range. That's ranked 9th. Edinboro is number 3 at 36.5%. Advantage Edinboro. Free throw percentage. IUP is at 70.6% from the free throw line this year. That's 11th. Edinboro is 4th in the conference at 75.6%. Advantage goes Edinboro. Rebounding is very close. IUP is at 37.2 rebounds per game. That's tied with 10th with Lockhaven. Edinboro's 8th at 37.8 rebounds per game. Because of St. Reverend. So the advantage goes Edinboro. Assist to turnover ratio. IUP is at 1.08 assists per turnover. That's tied with Seton Hill for 7th in the conference. Edinboro's number 2 right behind California at 1.29 assists per turnover. So the advantage easily goes to Edinboro. So by this, Edinboro is heavily favored in this matchup due to the fact that they have 6 out of 7 6 of the 7 key elements in this matchup. The top 3 scorers, again, no changes needed. The top scorer for IUP is Christian Moore, averaging 17 points and 4.1 rebounds per game, shooting 40.1% from the floor and 35.4% from 3-point range. The next highest scoring player is Kaimati Marrero, averaging 13.7 points, 4 rebounds per game, shooting 44% from the floor and 29.9% from 3-point range. And third highest scoring player for IUP is Demir Brooks, averaging 11.8 points, 7.2 rebounds per game, shooting 58.9% from the floor, 0% from 3-point range. He has actually finally took a 3-point field goal attempt. He is now 0 for 3 in his career now. He is 0 of 1 from 3-point range. Top 3 scorers for the Edinboro Fighting Scots. Again, like I said in the previous episode, because we already know these people, I'm not going to mention them, where they're from. All right, so the top scorer for Edinboro is Senker Everin. He's averaging 15.1 points, 12.9 rebounds per game, shooting 69.2% from the floor, 0% from 3-point range, because he's actually not taking a single 3-point field goal attempt. The second highest scoring player is Steve Kelly, former Clarion Golden Eagle, averaging 14.3 points, 3 rebounds per game, shooting 42.3% from the floor and 39.2% from 3-point range. Third highest scoring player is the freshman Evan Berger, averaging 10.7 points, 3.3 rebounds per game, shooting 41% from the floor and 34.6% from three-point range. EDI, 3 keys of the game. So we approach the 40-minute mark. Number 1, every loss now affects their odds of a 17 straight PSAC tournament appearance. If you skip the 2020-21 season, which a lot of teams did not play except for Mercyhurst, this would be their 17th chance to be in the PSAC tournament for the 17th consecutive time. Every loss affects their odds from here on out. They got Edinboro, which is a huge game tomorrow, and Seton Hill, which is Wednesday, and then they got SRU at home next Saturday. That streak still is on the line. Since IEP has continued to dominate against SRU. SRU has not won in Indiana since 1992. IEP has won the last 32 overall matchups against SRU in Indiana. So hopefully that streak will stay alive this year. For another year at least, hopefully. If they lose tomorrow, it's not going to be good because they got Seton Hill. That's in Greensburg. And usually that's a really close matchup. So hopefully IEP is going to be ready for tomorrow because they cannot afford to lose any more games from here on out. And every loss that they have is going to slightly decrease their odds of making the tournament. Potentially missing the PSAC tournament for the first time in 18 years. Number 2, dominate the paint against Everin. Demir Brooks is going to have another big test coming up. Again, the first test did not go so well for him. Hopefully, Demir Brooks is going to be ready for the challenge tomorrow because Sanker Everin is going to try to get as many rebounds as possible. And they need to figure out how to try to avoid not getting him to get rebounds. If we look back at the previous matchup, going all the way back to January 6th, I believe Sanker Everin had 16 rebounds and 14 points, while Demir Brooks only had 6 rebounds and 17 points. So if Demir Brooks can get a double-double tomorrow, that would be terrific in trying to limit Sanker Everin from getting the rebounds. So IEP definitely has to do whatever they can to get as many rebounds as possible. And finally, because of its Faith Night tomorrow, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yes, again, it's their Faith Night game. Should be a really fun game to go to. I've been to Faith Night game 2 times. Last time I was in 2022, I think. It was against Mercyhurst, I think. Oh, no, the last 2 times I went, they've won. Both Faith Night games, not Fate. Fate. No. But yeah, hopefully IEP is going to be ready for this big challenge tomorrow. And hopefully they will have God on their side, which I believe they do. So hopefully they are ready for this big test tomorrow. Because this game is going to mean a lot for not only me, as it's been frustrating because, yes, I know it's a rebuilding year, but every time they lose, I get super frustrated and want to rant about it. So hopefully IEP is ready for this game because I'm not going to be dealing with the fact that this team is, I'm on the verge of, exploding, but I am keeping my calm. Keeping my cool for now. But anyways, let's do my picks and predictions for tomorrow. With that out of the way. 1 o'clock game, Mansfield at Millersville. I'm going to stick with Millersville. Shepherd and Lock Haven. I picked Shepherd in that game. I believe. Shepherd. Yeah, I did. Shippensburg and East Stroudsburg. I'm going to pick East Stroudsburg. Gannon and Clarion. I'm picking Gannon. Kutztown against Bloomsburg. This is a toss-up game. Both teams suck. I'm going to pick Kutztown, though. SRU and Pitt Johnstown. Another toss-up game because I honestly think SRU could blow Pitt Johnstown out of the water. I actually do not know when I think they played January 6th, I think. And I think Pitt Johnstown won the first match. No, SRU won the first matchup, 90-74. So let's see if Pitt Johnstown can beat them because if that does happen and IEP wins, SRU is out of the playoff picture. So this game's going to mean a lot to IEP tomorrow. With that being said, IEP get home against Edinboro. Man, I really was very, very close. Originally, when I actually wrote my picks, as soon as the IEP game came to a conclusion on Wednesday, I actually wrote Edinboro beating IEP. I'm still sticking with IEP. I think IEP can pull off this win tomorrow and keep their hopes of the playoffs alive. Here's why. Because if IEP wins, because they have the advantage over Seton Hill, IEP could move from the 7th spot all the way up to the number 5 spot in the PSAC West. So tomorrow's game is crucial for them winning. If they lose, it is just going to be a much tougher scenario. Because then you got Seton Hill Wednesday, SRU at home, California at home, and then you got to go to Clarion to end the season. And last year, the matchup against Clarion was very close. So, IEP needs this win tomorrow badly. And I'm really hoping that they're going to pull out of here with a win. Because if they don't, it's just going to make this scenario of missing the PSAC tournament even a lot more harder. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the PCBC. I will see you guys on Tuesday, February 18th, for Season 2, Episode 30. Hard to believe we're already into the 30th episode coming up on Tuesday. But anyways, guys, hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Spend time with your loved ones, whoever that may be. And once again, I'm your host, the Honorable Judge Noah, reporting live from Edinburgh, Pennsylvania, saying so long, have a good weekend, have a good Valentine's Day today, stay safe from the weather this weekend, be very careful on the roads, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Season 2, Episode 30.